welcome back to the Newness Space channel where you find everything pregnancy, parenting, children, and all of those good stuff. You're so much welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate you all. I also just want to use this opportunity to thank all my subscribers. Thank you so much for your support towards this channel and for sticking on, being part of the Newness Space family. It means so much to me and I appreciate you. Also, to every new subscriber that has joined this channel, you're welcome, and trust me, you won't regret it at all. So karibu sana, enjoy all my content and feel at home. Yes. Right now, I just want to do my notification shout out, and it goes to Jacqueline Batenge. Thank you so much, Jacqueline, for commenting on my previous video. Your comment was really appreciated. And for everyone else who commented on that video, thank you so much for the comment, for the like, and even just watching the video. You made my guest to be very happy, and I was also very happy as well. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, so now let's get straight into today's video. And in today's video, I want us to talk about parenting a teenager, teenage parenting. In this season of COVID-19, most schools are on lockdown in most countries. And so it means our children are home. And that doesn't exempt the teenagers because most of them are just home and they are so idle. They litter around the streets doing nothing, feeling so bored and idle. And I just couldn't help but just think through it and wonder how could we help or make our teenagers feel more engaged, and less of the idleness and less of the littering on the street, which causes them to do so many things that are not healthy to them as well as the society. I am not an authority in this area because I do not have a teenager yet, but I couldn't just help but just think through it, and see how best I feel we could help to get our teenagers engaged, So the first thing I came up with was these children are of good age. They can help with house chores. If you are in the season where you can't afford a house help at the moment, your teenage child can really, really be of so much use in the house. You can engage that teenage child in house chores. They can help with cleaning, they can help with cooking, they can help in just taking care of the house while you are away. And if they have younger ones, this is the best time you can make them babysit their younger ones in the house. And in that way, it keeps them busy, it keeps them active, and they don't have time to litter around. The second point that I came up with was you can get your child engaged in what you do for a living. Are you a business person? Do you have a shop somewhere? Do you have a business you're currently running? Or probably you've opened up a business and you've employed someone to work for you? Or do you have a company? You can actually introduce your children to what you do. You can introduce them to your business. Let them go there. Let them learn. Let them learn the different tactics of doing business. Let them sit there even with your employee, and help around and see how to be useful. If you have a company, you can absorb your child even on a volunteer level or an internship level and let them also work. Let them know what it feels like to be, to work. Let them understand the job market even while they are still teenagers. It will really help them a lot as they grow up and as they even decide on what they want to do or who they want to become, after education, after schooling, after graduating. Okay, so get your teenager engaged in what you're doing. The third point that I came up with, which is kind of linked to the second one, is yes, you may not have a business, yes, you may not have a company, yes, you may not have someone to talk to absorb your child in their company, but you can start up a small business for your child. You can start up a small business. It doesn't have to be something big. Where I work, on my way to work, I notice a lot of small businesses on the streets. You see someone just putting a table and a chair in front of their gate or in front of where they stay, and they're basically selling. Is it some snacks that they're selling, fruits like oranges, mangoes, selling things like tomatoes and onions? Yes, it may look so petty, but you see what you're doing to your teenage child is you're just helping them to develop their business skills and also helping them to understand what it means to actually make money, what it means to actually work and earn money. So engage them. It's better than them sitting in the house and doing nothing. The fourth point I would like to point out is Identify what your child's gift is. Is your child gifted in painting? Is your child gifted in cooking? Is your child gifted in sewing, in styling people's hair? Why don't you probably help nurture that gift? This is the best opportunity to nurture the gift of your child. Give them the opportunity to explore more about their area of gifting. Are they good at singing? Doing dancing. You can enroll them in a singing school, in a singing class. Let them learn more about what they are passionate about, what they are gifted in. It will really help them in this season of COVID-19. It is better than them just sitting at home and doing nothing. Last point, particularly regards to this video, is now this: while your child is at home, yes, they are not going to school, this is a teenager, they can always still learn while at home. Learning doesn't end in the four walls of the classroom. Your child can still learn while in the house. So what do? Encourage them to access learning materials even from online, rather than download movies and download and watch things that are not healthy for them. Let them access learning study materials where they can still study while at home, and you as their parent, you need to keep an eye on them, get to know what are they doing, how are they studying, what have they learned new today. Let them get involved and still be learning while at home. COVID-19 can still have a beautiful positive side of it. Okay, let's choose to embrace the positive side of COVID-19 rather than just dwell on the negative side of it. Let's make good use of this time that we have so much in our hands to better our future tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Give it a thumbs up and let me also hear from you in the comment section. What are the things that you think a teenager can do to get them involved, to get them engaged during this season of COVID-19? If you have a teenager and you're currently a parent to a teenager, it would be so awesome to hear from you. Turn on the notification bell, subscribe to this channel if you've not done so, and you will definitely not regret why you did so. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, stay positive. All right.